Hi Taurus, this is Marishi, your Macha Sri Lanka. Apologies for the delayed reading. I had a long weekend up here and there was nothing much I could do about it. So here we are with the 5 cards to see what is the story. Okay, we've got the Death card in reverse as your first card. High Priestess. Center of the reading is the Knight of Wands. We've got the 8 of Cups in reverse and the last card is a 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Behind the deck is the King of Swords. You can see the 6 of Wands as well. Some of you Taurians out there might be finally realizing you coming through as a King of Swords. Okay? So there is a clarity in regards to a situation. You finally understanding that there is no transition in a situation which has already died. If you were expecting in the past that you can do something about it, you can revive the situation, there might be some kind of a movement from this death situation, okay, leaving everything in the past, and you might be able to, revive it with the same people or whatever the situation is. You would be able to take it forward, even with a Prince of Wands. The passion to revive a situation which has already died out. But with the first card in reverse, the Death card in reverse, it's almost like you are coming to the realization with the High Priestess intuitively. You're finally accepting that this situation has died out and nothing can happen. Nothing could come out of it, how much ever you try. Okay, so it's almost like it's 6 feet under the ground and there is no point trying to dig it out because it's decayed, it's decomposed, it's rotten. Nothing is going to come out of it, how much ever you try. So that realization is setting in. Because you realize it might be a person who might have walked away. Even with the Death card in reverse, this card for me, I normally explain this card as a no U-turn card. If a person has walked away, they're not coming back. There is no U-turn from there. Whatever that situation is, there is no coming back. These two cards together says one thing. There is no going back to where it was before. It's dead. No matter how you try, you need to give up already. How much ever, it might have affected your, it might have put you off balance for some time, not wanting to see things as it is. With the Temperance, you just did not want to accept it. Temperance in reverse. You couldn't think straight. You just couldn't think straight because you just didn't want to accept it. Yes, you just didn't want to accept this Tower moment. You couldn't see through it with the 8 of Swords. If you look at this lady, she's wearing a blindfold. Okay, she could just remove the blindfold and walk. The only thing is she feels trapped in her own thoughts. King of Swords is all about intellect, but here they're showing. Okay, that's why I said this might be you or the cross-watcher whom I'm speaking to. Whoever this is directed, the story is directed. He's coming out as a King of Swords, but then they're showing all about, someone who couldn't just look past it, just couldn't think straight. There was no clarity in the way this person was thinking because the Tower moment has happened and they just don't know how to deal with it or get out of it. They seem to be lost because they keep sitting and crying over what has been lost. They're sulking. That is why they just, just stuck in this victim mode, not wanting to get out of it. Very disappointed. Okay, all what they do is being stuck in that energy. Okay, whatever this Tower moment was whatever happened, they're still stuck there. Yes, because if, it has affected this person very much. With the Queen of Cups, it's all about sentiments. That is why they're not thinking through it. Because the sentiments, the emotions is overpowering their intellect. Okay? Even after this Tower moment happened, this person was very much waiting for things to come back. Whoever was the person who has walked away, they were expecting. They were waiting at the shore for the boats to come back. Very much expecting this person to return. But unfortunately, the card is in reverse. So whoever has left has no intention to come back. Your world is upside down. Even just waiting, even just, you know, being stuck in this phase of expecting things to work out your way. Your world seems to be upside down. You're losing your shit with this Temperance in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords. It's almost like, you know, your stability is a little shaken. You're shaken. Some of you, we're speaking to the Taurus, right? Okay. Some of you Taurus might be dealing with another earth sign or an air sign or a Cancerian, Scorpion, okay, or a Gemini. Anyways, what is important is the story, not the people. We're just putting it out there. If any of it, you know, makes sense to some of you. Sorry. It's almost like right now you're losing your faith over the situation because things are not going your way. You feel very much shaken up. Yeah. And you did everything. Okay? You might have gone to any extent, a little too extreme as well, to get things working your way, to get your power back. Emperor, you might have done everything in your power, okay, to get a grip over the situation. I also want to say Taurians, there are other people involved in the story. Or you might have been dealing with others. Like there are so many other influence in your story. Not just the person who has walked away. I just saw the Three of Cups. There is a player vibe about you right now. I wanted to ignore it, but it's coming through. With this Magician, the Emperor and the Three of Cups, little player vibes. Okay, you thought you could get away with it. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, it doesn't matter. You know, these people, whoever these three people in this card are, they were not important. It was just, you know, you were playing around with them. They really didn't mean much to you. It's just, you know, use and throw. Just putting it out there, okay? Just, you didn't want to hold on to them. I'll just show you the cards. So, you just didn't want to hold on to these others in the picture. They didn't mean anything to you. But the other person who has walked away and is not looking back, okay, that person is literally in your head. You just cannot get over them. That would mean one thing. You really cared about them. I'm telling you, so many people in your picture, so many other influences in your picture, so many people have a say. The reason for you to be in the situation is also because of others. Probably you were involved with them, even if they did not mean anything to you. That might be the real reason for you to lose this chance with this person. The big opportunity which you had with this person, you just lost it. And now you're literally like sitting and thinking, what the heck? I really wanted this. I really wanted this person. But yet, okay, whatever you did, you really thought there was a beautiful future with this person, with the Ten of Pentacles. You saw it in your head. You were determined to make it happen as well. But then, I want to say some of you screwed it up. Screwed it up real bad. Yeah. You really, whoever is putting you in this situation, okay, you can't think straight, all that which I said earlier, okay, with this Tower moment, whatever has happened, that might be the thing about someone walking away. This person has really affected you so badly, you never saw it coming. You never thought this person is going to do this to you. But they did. Really thought you had something going with this person. That's why it's a little difficult for you to just let go. Yeah, because in your head you were like, no, nobody leaves me. Okay, you really thought, you know, things will evolve, things will, you know, transition. It's not going to be the end yet. Okay, this is the backstory, this is your current, okay, this is the 5 cards which tells me the story. I'm just looking at the back of the cards to see what was going in your head, what was going in their head, what was happening behind the back, all that. Okay, just the juicy stuff. Yes, you really thought you were meant for each other. You were perfect for each other with the 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers. You were perfect for each other somewhere. You really wanted it to work. Wanted it to work. Yeah. You really wanted it to survive. Okay? And get back to where it was before. That is why I said there was an expectation that things will, you know, whatever was dead will be revived. Okay, but you never thought this person is not going to come back. Because the person whom you're dealing with, Taurians, might be an air sign, and this person might be a little fierce in the sense, like, you know, aggressive in the way they will push you off. Once they've made up their mind, they will just push you off, and that is it. You can't approach them. They will fight you. They will fight you once they don't see it happening. They will push you away, and you will not be able to get back. Okay, they will make sure you realize there is no entry back into their life. Prince of Cups, they're not in reverse. They're not willing to accept any kind of apology. They will push you away. They don't want to accept anything from you anymore. What I see is this person literally, you know, showing you the palm, talk to the hand. Yeah? It's almost making a point. They will ignore you like you never existed. Yeah. 6 of Swords in reverse, because for them, they don't have any intention to move this forward. For them, it's a dead end. With the Death card in reverse as well, same story. And they were literally escaped. They've moved on. And also what he's saying, it took them a long time, okay, because I'm looking at this hangman in reverse. It took them a long time to make this decision that they don't want this anymore. To even make this decision to get over you was a difficult task for them. For them to walk away and not look back was difficult enough. That is why there is this aggression about them. They're not going to let you back in whatsoever. Because they want to stick with their own decision. To not look back. Because it's like, you know, finally they could see through it and they feel like this is the right thing to do. Hangman in reverse. You're still stuck, okay? How much ever they're fighting you off, it's almost like they're taking the last ounce of their energy to fight you off, because once upon a time they might have been really into you, okay? Because I saw the 10 of Pentacles and the the Lovers, all that. But 2 of Cups as well. But when the 3 of Cups came through, along with the 2 of Cups, that made me think about, you know, the other people whom you might have been involved with, which might have made them realize this is not it, this is not what I want. I don't want to share my person with anybody else. This is not going to work for me. So they are literally, you know, ungluing themselves from you. How much ever it is difficult for them to do that, they're pushing you off. They're not trying to communicate with you or all that, okay? Just pushing you off or being very nasty with you, because it is difficult for them to stand their ground with this decision. They're trying. Okay, they're trying to show you they're happy with their own life being away from you, because now the Empress. Earlier we showed you the Emperor who was playing around with the Magician and the 3 of Cups. Okay, so they're showing they're well happy by themselves. They don't want you in the picture. But the thing is, it's almost like a facade. This Empress energy which they're putting up, like, I'm okay, I'm good, all is well. All that seems to be a facade to me. Because in their headspace, they're pretty much lost. And they're just trying to keep it together. Yeah? Every ounce of their energy within them, they're trying to keep it together. Just to show the world or show you they are okay. When they are not. But the only thing is, the reason why they're doing this is because they've made their mind completely that there is no going forward. Even with the 6 of Swords in reverse, for them they have already decided it's over. They don't want to make it work anymore, because they might have a strong reason. And when I looked at the 3 of Cups, that might be the reason. So far that is the only reason which had come through. 5 of Wands, they've given up. They don't want to be a competition somehow. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, how much ever. It seems like the person who has walked away is not happy. Okay, with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, they don't like where they are at. Oh my God, I cannot speak. They're not happy with their current situation. They don't like the fact that they have separated from you. But the thing is, they made that decision and they want to stick with it because they know, in their head they know this is not going anywhere. This is not what they thought it would have been with you. You seem to be the wrong person right now. Like for them, you're not the Mr. Right or Miss Right now. I hope I make sense. I'm losing my voice. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Very unhappy. Very unhappy even being single. Okay, even after they walked out, they're very unhappy. They don't want to look back anymore. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with an air sign person who sees things as it is. Okay? And they realize there is no point in waiting as well. Seven of Cups in reverse. It's a very mature person whom you're dealing with. I might be speaking with a cross watcher as well. Okay? Very mature. Okay? Not blinded by I should stick with this because this this would be a dream come true. Nothing. They don't compromise. Yes, they don't compromise. They're very determined somehow. Very strong-willed energy about them. Very direct. They don't waste their time when they don't see things working. They just pack their bags and move on, and that is it. They don't want to be stuck in an energy which it is they feel very much stranded or betrayed. No, they just move on from there. Yeah, no waiting energy for this Ace of Cups. They don't see things with the rose-colored glasses, expecting this Ace of Cups. There might have been good times in the past. That might be the reason why they thought, this would work out. But eventually, they learned something. Okay, some of you might have thought until marriage, like you will be married and have children, etc., etc. So many, so many dreams were weaved around this person whom they walked away from. It's almost like their dreams have broken down. Somebody really dreamed about, some of you, yes, Taurus, okay. This person really thought they would get married to you and have a future, but now they see there is no potential with the Prince of Pentacles in reverse and having this relationship. It's not going anywhere. Just what I said. Whatever they dreamed about this relationship, it didn't go the way it was supposed to. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yes. Now it's like almost like a full stop. No communication. Now this person is actually thinking, why did I even, invest my time in this person? And they're also thinking back what had happened between the two of you. Yeah, they're looking back. They're actually assessing what you had between the two of you. You're not happy. I can say that much. You're not happy even being away because they are a person who's putting up a facade and how, they're not showing how they feel. People might seem they're okay with, their life right now. They're happy. They're good. But that's not the reality. They feel very much, struggling. They're struggling. It's a challenge for them to keep this up. Some of you might be dealing with a Libran, but right now it seems like, you feel very much wronged somehow. You feel very much, you feel guilty for not seeing things as it was. Maybe it was, it was right in front of you. The character of this person, whoever this emperor was, you knew them from the very start, how they were. Okay, and you might have thought you might be able to fix them, or change them, change their behavior or whatever. But when it did not work out, you're disappointed in yourself. But you're not a person who will just sit and be okay with it. You're not somebody who will compromise or try to fight it or anything of that sort. The only thing you feel is like guilty for not, for misjudging the situation. Huh? Yeah. Now you're very much broken-hearted because of what it did not manifest into. You wanted this 10 of Cups with this person, but it never worked out. Now you're like very broken-hearted. I think I'm speaking to the other person, okay? Whoever has worked out. They feel guilty, they're unhappy, it didn't work out, but they don't want to come back and try to make it work. This person, whoever it was, again, from whom they walked away, they were a little too optimistic in the very beginning. I might be speaking to the Taurians itself. Very optimistic, wanting some kind of a chance, again, to feel, you've gotten them back. You feel very proud, okay, about making it work, having this person back. But it never worked out, okay? There was this illusion about the situation, and now you're realizing you've lost a chance. You really wanted some kind of a second chance within the situation, and it was literally, you might have been pulling your hair out just to think how to make this work. Some of you might have been losing your sleep over the situation, trying to have a grip over the situation, trying to get things back to where it was before, having this bright sunny day again in your life with this person who has walked away. Yes, it's saying the same thing. Yeah, having your dreams and wishes coming true. You really wanted this person to come back into your life who has walked away. Okay, but now nothing much is working. Again, nothing. It's almost like it's stuck in the past where things have collapsed. You're seeing things as it is. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn person or a Virgo. With the Hermit card, this person is like, they might have looked at it from every angle. They're still attracted, they're still attached to this person, sexually as well. That is why it wasn't easy for them to let go. Yeah, them to let go, to give up. But now somebody is realizing it is not going anywhere. Okay, with the Knight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, there is no communication as well. Some of you might be dealing with this person at work. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. It's overwhelming to be in the same surrounding. King of Cups in reverse, very much overwhelmed. A decision is being made and you are not liking it. You try to fight it, but you realize with the Five of Swords, you realized it is not even worth it. It's affecting your pride, but you're trying to convince yourself it is alright and things are not going to go in your favor. So that, coming back to these 5 cards, you know it's time to move on. You're realizing it's time to move on, and just, you're realizing this person is not coming back to fix it. That realization is setting in. Yeah. I also want to add in, there is an energy now that you're trying to get over it. Get over the idea about them coming back. Okay? I think think I'll stop here. This is Marishi on my channel to look at. Until next week, bye bye.